get back to work. My foot, the swelling when I sleep, it's gone down. It's going down. It's been going down. Everything's looking a little better. We soaked for an hour last night in the salt water. We'll get out and soak in the sun today. I've got to do my laundry. Soak in the sun today. But it is looking better, and it's feeling a little better. This is very difficult to deal with. You're talking about cancer cells because of chemical poisoning, saying, the body is, I'm talking to the body, but it's very confusing for the body because I'm right and they're wrong, and I'm good and they're bad, and I'm truth and they're lie. But the physical body is having a difficult time dealing with the insanity of these disgusting people, especially in close proximity to me. We know about the Saudi and all these people and all these foreign genocidal operators through espionage with technology, or especially they do a lot of intense genocidal operations through mechanization, through getting people to accept the linguistics of their genocidal games that they see as appropriate, which is wildly inappropriate. You cannot have the most truthful, good, brave, kind, caring, perfect person in the whole world in the epicenter of your genocidal operations that you say is acceptable because everybody else agrees to it. You can't have a bunch of liars surrounding the truthful person and say that their lie circumvents and replaces his truth. That's just insane, but that's what we're dealing with. Okay, and they're panicking. They're putting in data centers all around. Okay, guys, does Jeff Bezos tell Wall Street what to do? Can Jeff Bezos go into the Supreme Court and tell those 9 fucking bought and sold out lobbyists hoe cake assholes what to do? You ever seen Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield? That's what Jeff is dealing with. So you guys, every time that happens, when you do that, I'm not going after Jeff Bezos. I'm protecting Jeff Bezos from his business partners. Okay, me and Jeff, Jeff, I had the same conversations with, and I'm hard on people I expect a lot out of. When I connected to Will Smith and Jada, okay, they talked to me in prayer when I first started this stuff, and it's like, no, Earl, it's like, you live and you go to school, you think you got a house in the hills, you're paying everyone's bills, and they tell you that you're going to go far, and then your kids are hanging out with and going to school with, and you have no choice with Victor Maitland's children. And if you tell the police, they say, we also work for Victor Maitland. You're like, oh. And so you sit there and go, what do you got to do? You work with and work for the people that run Victor Maitland, and without Victor Maitland, you don't have a show or a job. And like, what? Is this diplomatic immunity from Lethal Weapon? Yes, and even Mel Gibson has to, in order to have his screenwriting and be a multimillionaire, and a propaganda artist needs this to continue, and so you're like, fuck. So they think there's like no way out. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm the Messiah, and people pray to me improperly because of corrupt corporations as a god. And I'm the focal point of technology to save children with the way, the truth, and the life. The linguistics are still perfect, no matter how much they try to lie with them. Okay? There's translations issues. It's obvious. I told everybody, when I read the Bible when I was a kid, me and Alan Gibson both talked about this. He said, no, it's God changes. He's like a moody bitch. It's like being married to that bitch that, if I ain't happy, nobody's happy, and she's constantly changing her mind to fit her bitchy mood. And you're like, God, who wants a God like that? Nobody, except for the moody bitch who always wants her way. And nobody wants to be married to that moody bitch that always wants her way, and the truth is whatever that bitch wants it to be. Like my brother-in-law Lawrence with Elijah that day. Two and two is four. Not if God wants to make it seven tomorrow. Fuck her. She's a bitch that cheats on you and gets away with it because she's God, right? You're like, yeah, do you still believe Constantine and Jerome, or do you believe me? Because two and two is always four. And 20 pounds is always 20 pounds. Yes, even on the moon. Okay. He just doesn't get the gravity of the situation, and you should never try to outsmart me with hoe cake factory deals, done dirty deeds, done dirt cheap, dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. And so, you should never try to do that. And so we're just sitting here, I'm just talking to the body today. I slept well, prayer works. Yeah. I didn't, I tried to ask the chicken to leave. Dad did too. We told him, go back to your home. The chicken would not. Okay. And then that night at 2, it was like 1 o'clock, that dumb thing. My dad said, I knew something was after it. I didn't. I thought it was just being stupid like always. That's why I turned on that light to get it to, because of the way it was crowing and stuff. So I turned on the light next to the patio on my thing. The next thing I know, I hear, and then it's cutting across here, and I see something chasing it. It didn't look very big, so I was like, what is it so damn afraid of? Thought it was a coon. I was like, coons don't eat chickens, do they? I don't know. And then I sat and watched, and they came right past my window, and I looked at it, and I said, what? I looked up, and it almost scared the fox, and the fox turned and looked at me, and I said, go get him. Go do your thing. And he looked at me, and he took off, and he proceeded to chase that rooster till he caught it and ate it. And that's, he's just doing what foxes do. I also told him and let him know, if you do that with Dad's cats, I'll take the gun and I'll shoot you. Like I told the hawk about Pebbles, and I did not like Pebbles. I liked the hawk better than I liked Pebbles. Pebbles was a bitch, but Pebbles was Emily's cat. So Pebbles lived out her life and passed away, an old kitty cat like Zeke, an old dog, in that cat room, because she was under my protection. That was Emily's rotten cat. Emily loved that rotten cat. The cat didn't love her. The cat hated life. The cat was declawed. The cat felt powerful because Emmy was allergic to it every time it was around Emily and had to be around, and I wouldn't let her. I wouldn't let her stay in the room with Emily to cause a breathing distress for Emily. But the cat kept me up all night and bugged me because the cat would try to come in and drove me crazy. She was a total bitch. Yeah. She might as well be a super diva who wants to get all the money from her catalog and wants no other corporations to come in and take her money so she can do what she wants with her money, because her money is better than their money. Yeah, just forgive debt and trespass, love one eternal faithful peace. You do know that we have quantum computing now, and comic books are for murdering assholes, and scripts divided by comic brain chemical addiction that takes people's gospels and turns them into entertainment for comedy and genocide and laughing over poor people getting murdered over money because it's funny. The Daily Show, Jon Stewart, thanks a lot for being a comparison and contrast to my gorgeous and brave and perfect. You're a selfish asshole and you do good things with your money. Okay, Kenny Gamble ain't the Messiah, it's me, right? Didn't Kenny Gamble write that song for the OJs? I think he did. He's limericks. Marvin Gaye did it. Lots of people, I enjoy their limericks for money, because at the time they was trying their best, but they was dumb as a box of rocks. But I ain't, because when I read the Bible, I'm like, that bitch is crazy. Constantine and Jerome, if you change it or add to it, you will not live it. That lady told me that too. Are you the Antichrist? You're saying you're the truth? Yes. It says in there, if you change it or add to it, you will not live it. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I just told you. Who cares? You tell people this all the time. The kid at New Mexico State with Texas with dumbest box of rocks relatives who think it's okay to get a gun and try to kill the Messiah. I've had people in Texas tell me that. If you came to Texas, I'd kill you. I'd shoot you with a gun. I was like, I'm aware of that. In Boston, in Massachusetts, the Kennedys are gods because of an asshole like you in Texas. Is that why they? Oh yeah, that guy's probably still on Facebook. He doesn't go against our community standards. He's probably one of their main stockholders to build a data center in Texas. If I went to Texas, they'd grab a gun and shoot me. Okay. I've been to Texas twice since then with Peggy, and she yelled at me, "You just came down here to put on a show." Yeah, I let everybody at this Mexican restaurant where lots of immigrants are, that Earl loves them, and Earl is working hard to make sure that they are no longer being mass murdered by forgotten words and funds and ink stains that are dried upon some line. I am the truth. Money cannot buy me. I will not have sex with young girls to join the Epstein Club, to kiss ass to the lawmakers of the money fakers. Shake your money. I am here to protect the poor people that are head fucked by technology to accept their head fuck every day. I got up. Hey, you may get up and accept it, but I get up and say, hell fucking no. Why? Because I'm the guy from the Bible that fixes all this bullshit, because everybody focuses on me, because for some strange reason, I'm not Spock's brain, but the rest of the guys, most of them, I think are. I'm not feeling them. Asi Bonanga. So I got to do it. None of you guys will do it. You all, I love the Buddha. Okay, he's most likely plugged into a computer to keep you docile because of his brain activity. And it apparently works for the people. The little girl that is on Sundays are red. That works for me. It works for me too. You creepy fucking assholes. Stuart sells to still the universe. Do you understand why? That's Kripke. That's Rock Show. It's funny. They're comic book store experts. Oh, dysfunctional propaganda stories to keep kids disturbed. Oh, the best aunt in the world. Yeah, he's 13. Ooh, yeah, constantly masturbating and doing his own laundry. Yeah, just like Innes Cosby. All right. Fucking assholes. You guys are fucking assholes. I'm sure Innes Cosby was a really decent guy and probably would have been real fun to have at barbecues and hang out with, and especially with, hey, do you know that's Earl? He's the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. And now that we accept the truth of his thoughts, words, and actions, our existence is way better than what we had to survive while our parents were teaching us to be successful, competing over monster lawmaker fuck money. Hell yeah, it's a hell of a, it's just been way better, Masturbating's gone down 85% since we no longer have to save Silverman from Judith, right? The psychologist and the crazy bitch who goes around and, trying to date, underground, deathmatch betting fighters in Indonesia and shit. Yeah, fucking crazy assholes. Oh, they are assholes, yeah. No, they're terrified of me. Guys, Suzuki told me this before going to bed last night. He goes, "You are the strongest man that any of these assholes know of in the entire world." Okay. They are weak, but he is strong. Okay. Strength is the consistency to stand for the truth of your creation faithfully and keep loving the children so they can be as strong as you worldwide eternally. That's strong. Okay. There is not a stupid, fucking, excessive, compulsing, blue chewing, fucking a mindless bitch asshole on this beautiful planet trying to fuck it with blue chew and say it's the best fuck they've ever fucked on the planet. You are the ugliest, most pathetic, weak piles of shit selling food and plastic that ever lived. Oh, you're Panera this. Yeah, take your AC berry things and chew on that, you stupid bags of shit. Okay, I'm Marianne Kramer Murphy Parsons' boy, not your fucking Bag to fuck motherfucker. Fuck you and your little dog too. And click those heels together. But you ain't getting the fuck out of Oz, you crazy UCLA film school grad that won't stand up and say, I'm sorry, I really fucked up that day. Just book the flight, nigga. Don't call me that unless you is my nigga. If you ain't my nigga, that's not a term of endearment between me and my nigga. You ain't Gaines. You ain't good enough. If you going to Detroit, you ain't good enough to hang out with Anthony Gaines, right? You ain't my nigga. Shut up. You a bitch. You ain't like Keith. You ain't like Pac. Keith. It's not scary, and I'm embarrassed to say it. I didn't get to talk to Keith enough in prayer, man. I really like him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there was only a few still moments. He was too busy. He was always running around, having to deal with this bullshit and help everybody pay their bills to keep them from being out in the street and abused. Those two punks came along and told me I had a broken tail. They came back and I had something for him. All that crap that he had to put up with to try to protect people that he could, the Bob Marley stuff. Me and Bob didn't get to talk enough because he was too busy having to make money to pay people's bills, to get them school supplies and shoes, and and keep the slumlords from throwing them out in the street and their kids not sleeping in boxes and shit. So I don't get to talk with the people in prayer in the close proximity to my generation as much as I want to. I have to talk to all the squeaky wheel assholes. You're Jesus. Okay, me and Jesus ain't listening to you because you're a complete fucking asshole. But I realize, you have to go for the head of the snake. And most of these people are getting head fucked by their technology that they think is their security system that has a ring that keeps them safe. So they have brain damage, like Suzuki always explains to me. You have a brain injury. They're beating you up while you sleep. They're telling you it's never going to stop and they're always going to do it and you're just going to have to lay down and die and accept it. And I get up and tell my body, no. I only know, but hell no. Okay, foot? Okay. So it's looking better. Yeah, the selling has gone down, but then when I get up and walk around during the day, so I don't know if I'll get out and get the sun on it. I don't know how much exercise I'm going to do. Maybe getting blood to it will get the stuff out through those two weak spots, which are looking and doing a lot better. The swelling in there is just a little, but it's gone down. I just needed the sleep. The stress from the having to sleep at times that weren't as comfortable, and with the rooster just waking you up, and like the cat Pebbles, she can wake me up in 30 minutes, and stuff, and we can't get them to do anything they don't want to do, and we can program them like they program a video game. And I guess prayer works, because there was Fox on the Run came around and said, we need to get rid of that programmed nature alarm clock. That strawberry alarm clock with the white bottoms. It's a real pain in the ass. Let's send something to take care of that. So I got a Fox, well, I am the head of the Wolf Clan, guys. I got Todd to come over here. Copper helped out. We do that. That's what we do when we're, when we found what we've been tracking. That when you're the best of friends, I was sitting there thinking, that seems like magical thinking. Everything in life, they're pulling strings, and who's pulling strings? Everything in life is meant to shine the eternal light on the hands of divine glory. So take that, hillbillies, that rooster is stressing you out and you're not getting any sleep. Well, Copper, or was it Todd and Copper? Yeah, it just came, and Todd, came along, and yep. Wow, the Fox and the Hound, yep. Ain't it cool the way the Rio Grande, Tennessee on the Rio Grande works just north of Texas with the Early Parsons family off the road to the King there. I think it's pretty cool. Next to the road of the Lady Anna, Donna Anna. Yeah, there's Anna over there. She's on the wrong road. She should be on that one. Old Anna. She's a sweetheart. Dad really likes her. Yeah. She prays to Jesus a lot for all kinds of comfort and stuff, and it's hard. Guys, I hate espionage surveillance industry. I feel and see things that are private and uncomfortable for me to feel and see. I used to think, oh my gosh, I feel like a pervert. Well, that's Homeland Security, National Security Agency, and all that. Don't feel like a pervert. You're the one that making sure that in the future she has a beautiful man to be affectionate with her and romantic with her, and she lives away from the road and the chemical poisoning season and all that. So you just, remain consistent, promise of a new day. I am not Paula Abdul. I did have a sexual relationship with a girl that looks like a cross between Paula Abdul and Shaka Khan. And I'm like, she does, yeah, Kimmy Armstrong. She goes, they say I look like a cross between Paula Abdul and Shaka Khan. It's like, you do, yeah. It was fun, It wasn't fun, her moodiness and her bitchiness and all that, like it's always fun to have sex with a woman when they're trying to turn you into their shopping partner. Okay, the sex is always fun when they're not really pissed at you because you don't want to be their shopping partner. And you tell them straight off up the bat, I ain't trying to be your shopping partner. Okay? Baby, don't be looking in my mind, right? You might not like what you find, because, honey, I know you better than you think I do. If you look in my mind, it's like, okay, he knows what I'm doing, but he still finds me sexually attractive, even though I'm going to be mean as hell to him if I don't turn him into my shopping partner, right? The St. Jersey Shore, and I'm putting on an orange town and spending all time in the gym so you can rub my blue chew ass in your girlfriend's faces. Well, because I'm not Tyler Perry, I'm a man. What the fuck? What do you think? Okay. You're going to get, if I don't perform right, you're going to get me hit by a moving van and then start fucking Rock Johnson. That's not the way it works around here. Okay, Medea? Okay. I want my Blue Chew to prep myself. I want Blue Chew, and if that doesn't work, I want Discovery to prep myself for another guy to fuck me in the ass to death because I won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer to save children's lives. Hell no. Okay. They are weak and he is strong. Yes, I love Jesus. Okay, now you know what Jesus is like so you can really love him. Okay? You're welcome. Thank you. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Earl and Jesus come again. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Earl and Jesus come again. Oh, Jesus, yes, Earl, let me tell you something. We get this one designed to get the people jumping. Oh, yes, I know, and you have to agree. Overcome your brain damage from their technological insanity. Uh-huh. You told me that in Sierra Vista. Yeah, he did. I've been telling you guys for a long time. Be as selfish and stupid, as crazy as you possibly can and keep going. Yeah, I can't do that. He goes, I know, it's impossible. Hey, I like Perry Como too. So does Jesus. Come again. All the old Italian guys are going, hey, Jesus has good enough taste to like Perry Como. Yeah, I also like lots of songs by Dean Martino. And Wayne Newton's Dankeschön. Who doesn't? Okay, but we're closing down the casino because it's for bitches that pay money to fuck women that tell them what to do because they think with their dick. Come again. Earl and Jesus, come again. Give me the paper, give me the pen. Earl and Jesus, come again. Okay, do you understand? It's funny. Jesus also likes Pato and Roger, okay? Well, because Earl does. I always tell my dad that, and he thinks I'm an egomaniac. Jesus didn't know who these people were until I told him. Yeah. He tells me that every time. It's like, that's Creflo Dollar. Who? Who's he? I was like, Earl. He goes, Earl, you and the Father are one, right? I'm just finding out about him. Oh, you're not an omnipotent God? Okay, damn, I thought you were Harold Clamp. I was going to pay you $50 for an annual secret word and a level up on my astral planes from Gary Wright. Dreamweaver. Earl and Jesus, come again. Barack Bashad. How's Sugmod? Well, if you want to get to Sugmod, look in the movie screen behind your eyes. What if they rip your eyes out? You're screwed. Damn that Sun Tzu. He's such a bitch. Isn't he, though? We need Johnny Cash to go kick his ass at the bar. Earl and Jesus, come again. Give me the paper. Give me the pen. Earl and Jesus come again. This is a really good script. We're kicking the crap out of the CW, ain't we? When Jesus talks to Earl, it's wonderful. Okay. There it is, right where we left it. Payne Court. It's on Payne Street. Then Payne Court is it's a cul-de-sac, because I remember telling him, Jesus, they live on it's Payne, and they live on a cul-de-sac. He goes, I know, turn here. It's like, but this isn't a cul-de-sac. We go down to the edge. We go down Payne Street, and then it says there's Payne Court. And I go, yeah, smartass. Give me the paper, give me the pen. Jesus and Earl come again. Jesus comes first. Of course he did. He was alive before I was alive. It says so in the book. Can't you read? Give me the paper, give me the pen. Jesus and Earl come again. Why'd you say Earl? Because I'm here today, not you, and you're not Jesus, because you're not here fixing the technology with your leg all propped up, swollen from chemical poisoning. I am, and lots of people are going through this. Yeah, but you asked for it by voting for money and jobs for money. And I say, hey, live the Lord's Prayer, and I have to go through your abuse because you abuse me, and I don't abuse you. Give me the paper, give me the pen. Earl and Jesus come again. Come again. Your Jesus ain't here. Jesus is here because this mind is not solitary confinement for the soul. That's why I'm the Ark of the Covenant and you're a bitch for murdering corporations. Give me the paper, give me the pen. Earl and Jesus come again. Okay. Yeah. Jesus is first here and nowhere else. Right. Okay, Whitney, sing. Yes, Jesus loves me. Nice backup vocals. Those guys sing good. Are they related to the McKnights? Okay, Earl. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Martha, don't you moan. I like that. Take 6. That was a good album. Yeah. Oh, I like old gospel limericks and stuff. That's how I named my dog Ezekiel, man. Okay. I ain't got nothing against a good song about Jesus, yo. A lot of them don't make sense. Right. Who shall wear the crown? Oh, dear Lord, show me the way. That's people trying to put on a self-righteous, hypocritical show. You know, guys, to commit the sin in the mind is the same to commit it in this flesh. Right? Right. Okay, so you get all these people. He says all these things. He's a pervert. Okay, dirty Santa or whatever, you know, Bernie Mac, you know. You know, America, you all thinking it. I said it, right? Okay, so if you think it, okay, you're going to be successful for the devil's death, murder, kill, fuck money. Okay, and you tell people about it all the time. You're going to stop corruption for death, murder, milk with your death, murder, kill, fuck money. Okay, to commit the sin in the mind is the same to commit it in the flesh. I'm going to go vote for president that's doing this. Okay, and I'm a worse hopeless sinner than you. Okay, I want to have sex with a woman that wants to live the Lord's Prayer, but I'm unable to do that because of the sin in your mind that you're always speaking. But at least you're not saying fuck in front of people. You don't say shit in front of people, but your shit is fucked up. And I've been saying it for a long time, you shit-faced fucking murdering rape girls to death in Mexico for money for bad science project piece of shit. Okay, you won't say shit or fuck in front of people, but you will act like shit to fuck little girls to death in a popularity contest over death, murder, kill money, right? Give me the paper, give me the pen. Earl and Jesus come again. Talk in front of me one more time. David Rockefeller put a phone in your hand, the Patriot Act up your ass, and that's what you think with. And every time you get a wild hair up your ass, your dick stands straight up and wants to fuck everybody that won't give you money to listen to your shit. Oh, I am the most. Yeah, take your Relief Society ass over there and go learn yoga and lick your own coochie till you can love a man by standing up for the Lord's Prayer of him. All right? Bitch, get out of my face. Okay? You think you better than Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, or Megan Thee Stallion? Because you don't say fuck or shit for money to fuck in front of people? Are you sure about that? You're Christian and you vote for president. You're Muslim and you elect to vote for Congress and send money to Somalia for little children to get trafficked in Somalia. But you don't say, oh, he talks so bad in front of people. I have to talk bad in front of people. You commit the sin in the mind, then talk about it all the time in the flesh, and then do it in the flesh. I say, stand up for the Lord's Prayer with the Messiah now. You say, we don't have to. I say, okay, if you don't have to, I'll get your technology to have to. Okay, by myself, Eric Carmen, I will all by myself, okay, with this Samsung Galaxy 10, and already in control of computing in the epicenter of military intel for the U.S. military, okay? Those people mass murdering in Iran are rogue. They are disobeying the perfect commander of the perfect, gracious, good shepherds throughout time. They are rogue murderers using propaganda to continue to murder people that are guilty because they accept money and popularity contests over mass murderers accepting money over the truth of the Messiah. The only innocent people would be people standing up at the top of their lungs with their devices going, the Messiah just north of San Ysidro, listen to him, give him the pipa, give him the pin. Earl and Jesus come again, right? By the way, my foot is still kind of, it's not killing me, but it hurts. Okay. No, I didn't drop a motorcycle on my foot. Yeah. David Underhill makes himself look like a monkey playing with his poop and asking people to pay him money to eat it. I don't do that. Why? I get online and say, if there is a real David Underhill out there, stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me, you pussy-faced little shithead. Okay. Give me the paper. Okay, Sun Tzu. You're a son that's a Sioux. Okay. They gave me daughters and I asked for sons. Son of a bitch. How Disney of your Mulan. Yeah, let's make another installment of female tells the dick what to do. If he wants pussy, he going to pay her money. Yeah, son of a Aladdin and Mulan, and now it's a live action of the little girl in Hawaii too. Y'all motherfuckers is trifling. To commit the sin in the mind is the same to commit it in the flesh. Chicken. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken. Fox on the run. Don't tell me prayer don't work. Carol, do you understand? Hey, they can't get them to do anything they don't want to do, right? So as long as my fox helps me get some sleep, that's a good fox. He's just got to stay away from the cats. I've already told the cats too. He's out there. Watch out. While you're out there hunting, someone else is hunting you. Nature would be like that. It must be John Carpenter and something. I don't know. You okay? I'm a blue naked person plugging my genitalia into a flying dragon dinosaur that doesn't exist. That's pretty sick, man. Are you going to have sex with your horse to get a centaur so you can be Percy Jackson's next screenplay writer? Yeah, hey guys, just forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal faithful peace. Your imaginations get the best of you when you feel powerful manipulating people with science projects. Yeah, you're a hopeless sinner. You're hurting all humankind just to save your own perception of beliefs. Hey, that invention sucks. You need to put controls on it. Yeah, your fuck for the buck stops because my right to life has nothing to do with your idolatry being power and authority, right? Okay. You're rogue. I can't protect Donald Trump or his children or anybody in his house that will not stand up immediately and use their technology to promote the truth of my existence. It's the same with the people that gave you the Oval Office in Chicago, in their Chicago State University. I can't protect these people. Okay. My family's being abused by their business partners' intense abusive science projects, so I choose to protect the Aviars, the Benegases, the Carries, the Currys, the Zinkuses, the Parsoneses, the Fabres, and so on and so on and so forth. For all the people that got fucked with me with technology because all the people with technology are jealous of me. I choose to protect them. I choose to protect Maria Barnes's family. I choose to protect Raquel Sally's family, the Gilliard family. I choose to protect the people that stepped up and tried to love me in this hell and were not allowed to love me because they were abused till they denied me. So I choose to protect them, the people that attempted, not the people that don't even try to attempt. And I fix their technology to recognize me publicly and trend it globally since January 22nd, 2013. And if they tell themselves that's not true, you have brain chemical addiction. Okay, I love you. Peace out.